Hey there, how's it going? What's up, everybody? Irish Orangutan is back to pass along what you need to know to get better at Madden and grow your MUT team. Enjoy the show. Today we'll be talking about Madden 20. Actually, this will be my first video going over the next year's game and some of the things that have came out recently. They did have a big kind of kickoff to the next year and kind of end of the competitive season, and there are some Twitch drops that I will be going through, and at the end it will be a little bit telling of who the cover player actually is for this year. So, just to get things kind of kicked off, the first thing that'll be coming out in Madden 20 that I want to talk about is Face of the Franchise QB1. It is something where you'll be able to create a quarterback, and then you'll take him through some stages of his early on career, kind of like what they had with Long Shot, but with your own player and having a little bit of narrative behind that. You'll be able to play at college and go through the college playoff. You'll be able to play as one of 10 teams, and I do have those here. Texas Tech, Clemson, Florida, Oregon, Oklahoma, LSU, USC, Texas, Miami, and Florida State. Just kind of talking through those. No teams kind of from the Midwest kind of at all except for Oklahoma. No Big Ten teams, and actually no Alabama, so it's going to be kind of strange to not have one of the best teams in the game, but those are the teams you're able to play with, and at least you're able to play with some actual college teams. The next thing you'll be able to go through is going through the combine, and you'll be able to answer some questions and go through some of the tests that quarterbacks have to go through. And from there, you'll be able to kind of set your overall, much the way you were able to in other creative players in the past. And then you'll be able to work your way up the depth chart and be able to hopefully become that player in the NFL. And then you'll potentially be able to getting some stuff sold off. Excuse me. And hopefully you'll be able to work on your legacy and compare that with friends and see exactly how you do match up compared to them. You'll also be able to try to play in Pro Bowls to boost your legacy score and try to win a Super Bowl with that. So that'll be a huge boost. They haven't really talked about if that will carry over to Madden Ultimate Team. That would be pretty actually magnificent if it did. Something else they discussed and that have been out on different blogs at GameStop and for Madden, there are just different things you can go out and look at beyond what I'm talking about. Daily missions will be coming out, just something you'll have to go out and accomplish. That is kind of exciting. Hopefully it will be a little bit different than dailies, even though I do kind of like what they are looking at. It pushes you to the store, but it also just allows you to kind of get involved in different parts of the game and make a little bit more in that way. A big thing that will be coming out are the Superstar X Factor abilities. This will allow different superstars in the game to stand out from others, and that is kind of exciting because right now you're just kind of looking at height and making sure your player is as close to 99 speed and his stats pretty much are straight across the board that way. Some running backs look a little bit different when they're running the ball and have some different animations to get away from players. But really it is just kind of playing with the same players kind of at this point. So something that will be coming out with this cover athlete, Patrick Mahomes, is his ability to throw the ball way down the field. You'll have to be able to get in their groove, to be able to potentially do some of those things, but you'll be able to get a better pass rush from players like Aaron Donald, be able to catch the ball out of the backfield better with Kamara, and just have those players stand out more than just their ratings. There are things like Playmaker and not hit stick, excuse me. But like under pressure and things like that, that kind of set players apart. But they'll be distinct to actual players in the game. So that is very exciting that they have taken those steps to be able to do that. They do have a little bit about what the game, or excuse me, when the game will be coming out, and they will have some days in the near future that they will be discussing those different things on Thursdays, actually, out over on Twitch. Madden Daily Drops will allow you to get drops while you're doing that, and also be able to figure out exactly what the new game is going to look like. And those will be special streams on Thursdays. And as you can see here, if you get that EA access, you'll be able to get the game a little bit early. There are 3 different versions of the game, all with Mahomes on the cover. The main game will be out August 2nd. That'll be the time almost everyone has the game. You can get it 3 days early, which would be July 31st. If you order it, and it'll be a little bit more expensive. And as I said, you can get it 5 days early with the EA access. But that is all that I do have for you today. Excited to have a little bit of news about that Madden 20. Mahomes definitely deserves it, and I love playing with him. I was able to get on Twitch and watch for those daily drops, and I do now have those, and will probably be playing with that souped up Mahomes here for a little while, although I do love me some Kyler Murray quite a bit as well. But I wish you all the best, and I will be letting you know exactly what you can expect with Madden 20 as we finish up the last few months of Madden 19 while we do not have Madden 20 quite yet. I wish you all the best and have a great rest of your day. Thank you for checking into the Irish Orangutan channel. Keep coming back to get better at Madden and grow your MUT team. There will be at least 5 videos up a week, so make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to see them all. Come by Twitch to engage and hit me up on Twitter at Irish Orangutan. Take care and much love, everybody.